Tuesday is our weekly cutoff call. Now, here's what that means. It's the cutoff in our business. So if you're in this business, you've probably been working very hard the last couple of days to squeeze in that extra volume so you can make your income that much larger this week. So congratulations to you, because we do pay week to week. The next thing that you should be worried about if you're inactive, and maybe you don't have to worry about it if you just make this quick decision, is if you just keep an active order, even if maybe you're a little bit busy, you're not quite engaged, keep your product order in. Make sure you're ordering every month, because then the volume that's accumulating in your back office will not flush. What does that mean? When it flushes, you lose it forever. Don't do that, because it's probably been accumulating for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and so all you have to do is place an order. So as long as you do that, here's the great news. This company, LurraLife, you don't lose the volume. You've got it there. Even if you had to put a pause on this business for a little bit, just keep ordering, keep being the product of the product. And the next thing I want to tell you, what also this Tuesday night means, that tomorrow some of you are going to be looking at your e-wallet and you're going to be doing backflips. I can't believe that we're not even in pre-launch, because we're 100% operational. We're shipping products on time. We're paying commissions. People are making money, guys. I'm going to be talking about how to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month in the next 30 or 60 days, and doing it just in your spare time. I'm going to teach you how to take this income to $10,000 a month in the next 6 months, even if you've never even come close to that, and even if you've been at your job for 20 years and you make less than half of that. See, I always tell people, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
If you want to change some things in your life, you got to change some things in your life. So tonight, again, you're going to learn exactly how anyone, and I mean anyone, can start today and create a $500 to $1,000 a month recurring income. Now, if you've been on these calls before, what do I say that recurring means? That's a sexy word. That means over and over and over again, guys. You know that you have recurring bills, right? You got to pay your mortgage and your rent every month. You got to pay your light bill every month. You got to pay your car note every month. Why don't we have recurring income, right? Because, if you don't work, you don't make money. But with LurraLife, if you build a team, if you build a residual-based leveraged income, you have that sexy recurring income. It's going to come in week after week, month after month. And let me tell you, before I was on the corporate side of things, I was a distributor for over 20 years. This is what I've done for a living, my wife and I. And let me tell you, it's a blessing. Not only the financial side of it, but that you can wake up knowing that you might be at lunch, you might be at the beach with your kids, you might be at the park having some fun, you might be on vacation, heck, you might be sleeping, and you're making money. Now, it doesn't happen just overnight. It happens because of your effort. In fact, I often coach people and say, the results you have today are what you did the last 90 days. So if you're unhappy with your results today, then you've got to change the next 90 days. You've got to engage. And so that message is for you that might be listening to this for the first time. It might be for those of you who've been in the business 1 week, 1 month, couple of months, right? And so really it's applicable. The results come about 90 days. And that's just the way, that works. And the next thing, again, you're going to learn how to build a full-time income in your spare time. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than not having to punch a clock at work or even to wake up to an alarm clock. I do have a commute, by the way, and so do Boomy and many other people. It's called a 20-step commute, right? So it's not the same as the one that most people spend an hour or two each way to go to work. This is a different kind of commute. It takes all of 20 steps, right, from your bedroom to your office, from the kitchen to your living room. Wherever you might have a smartphone or a laptop is where you're going to be able to do your business. And so who is this for, by the way? Let's talk about that, because I want to keep things real. This is for two groups of people. The first group is the biggest group. It's what I call the 95%ers. These are the new people, the inexperienced people, the part-time people, the spare time people. And if you've been in 3 or 4 of these types of companies and you've been sold the idea of residual income, but you've never been able to wrap your head around it and you've never been able to achieve it, well, guess what? The buck stops here. Tonight is your night. This message right here is not a coincidence, because you could be watching TV, you could be doing a bunch of other things, but you're here right now, and I believe that the universe is lining up the stars for you. Now, the next group of people are those that have some experience, right? Maybe you've got a little bit of experience, you made an extra 500, 1,000, couple thousand a month. Well, imagine being able to 10x that, in the words of Grant Cardone. This is for those people who, can see that we have great products, that understand they're consumable, that we have a huge over-the-top pay plan, a great proven system. And if you can learn how we build our business, a simple 3-step pattern, and you can really be coachable. In fact, I often tell people that are experienced, you've got to unlearn some things. Because along the years, you've probably been taught the wrong habits. You've been taught to complicate this business. Guys, This is the simplest thing that I've ever seen. When I was in traditional business, I owned a multiple office mortgage banking company, a real estate franchise, an escrow company. We did spec building, for new construction. If you don't think that's complicated, I don't know what is. What we do here is so stunningly simple. But let me give you that big B-U-T. But you've got to engage. But you've got to be coachable. But you've got to treat your business like a business, even if it's in your spare time. But here's the rest of the good news. LurraLife, to me, and I believe to many of the people that get to know our vision, and not just the pay plan, not just the products, but our culture, we're like a breath of fresh air. You see, in the worn-out talk in our industries of Ferraris and McMansions and parading checks and talk about hype and overnight riches, we're coming in with a simple, clear, straightforward, and authentic message. And I believe you deserve it, and I believe the market demands it. And we're also a purpose-driven company, guys. I am going to talk to you about products right now, and I am going to talk to you how I'm going to help you and how the rest of you are going to help you get into some profit. But we're also a company with a heart. We do what's called Meals for Hope. We serve up meals. In fact, the last time we did this was just a couple of months ago in Los Angeles. 50,000 meals served, and we're a company that hasn't even entered pre-lunch. And so how does that happen? How can you be part of this mission-driven situation? Just consume the product. Every time you buy a product, every time you have a customer that buys the product, every time you have a team member that buys a product, we're going to set aside a meal for every single product purchase. So let's face it, to do 100,000 meals, we need to sell 100,000 products. It's as simple as that. We're very excited about that possibility and about having you unite with us to help us do that. Now, LurraLife is a term that means earth, okay? Earth, the outdoors. And so you're going to see that also the way that we conduct our company, we're about the outdoors, about being active, having fun with family and friends, right? And it's a culture that reflects it in everything we do. You'll see it in our videos, our events. And speaking of events, we've got some amazing winners who just won our last contest. It was around February through March 31st. And in the week, in fact, I think it's next week on the 24th, they're all expense paid trip, flying in. We rented this beautiful over-the-top home with a swimming pool right at the opening of Zion National Park. And we're taking these people hiking, meditation. We're going to just treat them right, love on them, give them great healthy food, let them try our supplements, including our secret product that we're launching. And, we're going to rent razors, which are those quad vehicles that go on the red dunes. And we're doing that, by the way, every single quarter. We've got another one starting here on May 1st. So you might want to go ahead and step up to the task, because that one is going to be at a beautiful beachfront home in Southern California. We'll be doing some sailing with a beautiful sailboat. So it's just wonderful. Now, before we get started, I've got to do something. And listen, I talked to someone yesterday, and sometimes I'm a little straightforward for people. One thing you can count on your friend Al Rodriguez is to always be transparent, always be direct. And I told someone yesterday, it was a friend of mine, he's a leader in the network marketing profession. He's looking at coming and joining LurraLife. And I said, listen, this business, because he was complaining how complicated it become. I said, this business would be so easy if all we did is have 10 to 14-year-old kids join us, because they wouldn't have excuses like, I've got no time, I don't know anybody, and all the other excuses that we tend to give. And so we talked about that. And what I want to tell you with that is, turn your excuses into your reasons, right? So your excuse might be say, I have no money. Well, great. Don't use that excuse. Use it as a reason to participate in LurraLife. You know what? I have no time. You've got a job, and I've got 3 kids, and 2 dogs, and a parakeet. Great. Make that a reason, because then we can get you free one day where you don't have to worry about all that hustle and bustle. So whatever your excuses are, turn them into your reasons. And speaking of that, here's a very tough question, especially if you're 30, 40, 50 years old. What would you do if you knew you could fail? Sometimes we call that, what's your why? What are your dreams? I'm going to keep this very simple and straightforward. If tomorrow you woke up and you were already 6 months down the line, you were already earning $10,000 or more a month in residual income, you had no commute, nothing to worry about, how would you wake up tomorrow? What would your day be like tomorrow? Might you need an alarm clock? Probably not. I can tell you that the blessing for the Rodriguez family, because we've been doing this for a long time, is no alarm clock. Being able to have breakfast with my wife and my twins every morning, and then we work, and then we reconvene at lunch again. So that's not even the financial side of the business, but the financial side of the business allows for that time freedom, right? Where you're not only just working an hour to get paid an hour, but you're actually creating a leverage-based business. This business, guys, done correctly, is not only stunningly simple, it is very, very fruitful and has a very high high upside. I spent $250,000 plus to start my real estate franchise before I ever collected the first commission. And yet this business, you're going to find out that for under $100, basically anyone can get started in this business. We're going to give you free coaching tools and resources and all kind of things to help you build your business. So just think for a moment, what would you do if it were impossible to fail? You know, what experiences would you want to live? Where would you want to travel? Maybe it's a little bit more practical. Maybe you want to just pay off some debts, drive a certain kind of car, maybe one that doesn't break down all the time. Or maybe you don't need a mansion, but you'd like to move your family to a better zip code so you can live in peace and harmony with your family, right? Maybe you just want to take your family and friends out to eat. Instead of looking at the right side of the menu, you know, where the prices are, you actually can look on the left side and just order what you want to eat. Be able to treat your loved ones and just feel really good about it. Guys, it doesn't take millions to do that. It just takes a little bit extra. Maybe you don't leave your job with LurraLife. Maybe all you do is make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month. How about that? Maybe you want to live some life-enriching travel. Boomy, who was on the call here, was just in Panama with her parents down there. She's working, but she was actually having lots of fun. You know, she'd just come off the beach on one call that she gave me. I don't know if she's rubbing it in, but I'm so happy for her. And I can tell you, tons and tons of people in this profession enjoy that. You need to have a taste of it. Why? Because you deserve it too. Right? If success belongs to someone else, why can't it belong to you? So you can have more fun, more travel, more adventure. And maybe it's contribution you want. Maybe you say, Al, you know, I only want to make a certain amount of money, and then I want to be able to help my church or help the needy or help, you know, children in Africa or dig water wells or help my church. Fantastic. The only way that happens if you've got some economy and you have some time. If ideally you have both, imagine the impact you can make. Now, I'm going to keep it very simple tonight. We really have 3 steps to our system, and that's it. It doesn't take any more than that. But before I do, I want to talk about the products, but I'm in kind of a different mood today. You know, I'm kind of in one of those Rocky theme type moods, you know. I'm just fired up, you know, championing, and, you know, I've had some great calls with great people that are looking at LurraLife, and so I cannot be any more excited for all these people tonight. So I won't go into a lot of product details. I'm just going to tell you the following. We've got 3 amazingly effective core products. The first one is O2. It's liquid oxygen. And listen, I can give you all the science, and I can drill on. And by the way, we've got a great video that in about 3 minutes will do a much better job than I do. So if you haven't seen it, go watch that O2 video. But what this is, it's liquid oxygen. And it's going to revitalize your body. It's going to improve your health like you've probably never imagined before. So it's going to raise your blood plasma levels. You're going to feel very energetic. You're going to get rid of cellular debris. It's going to help with pain, inflammation, headaches. And you're just going to feel like a new you, very, very energetic. My wife, who teaches Zumba, had a problem with shin splints on her right shin. She was taking antibiotics because she's very active with her Zumba, and the pain wouldn't go away. Well, after consuming this product, the pain went away initially, then it kind of reoccurred for about 8 or 9 days. But after about 2 to 3 weeks of taking the product each and every day, the pain is gone, has been gone. Now, the next product I want to talk to you about is probably my favorite. It's called Thrive, and it's like several products in one. Guys, listen, I don't want to rain on anyone's parade here, but you know there's an epidemic rise to diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and the death rate there at an all-time high. We see that happening every single day. It's affecting many of our loved ones. And if you just take a product, well, obviously we can't make any medical claims, but what our products are going to do is a number of things. Number one, it's going to help you with your blood sugar, high cholesterol, and it's going to accelerate the reversal of insulin resistance in your body, guys. That's very, very important. It's just going to tune up that body. It's going to give you that fighting chance. The second nutrient block that very same Thrive product has is something that we call active green blend. So that's 5 active green blends. And listen, there's no way you can go out to Jamba Juice or anyone else and take this product. I mean, if you had even the time to do it, it's going to cost you a lot more money. You can take a superior product that's been grown on certified organic farms, and what this is going to do, in short, it's going to take your body from an acidic state where all disease grows and lives, and that means that you might have a lot of pollution, there might be a lot of stress or anxiety, you might not have a great diet, might not exercise a lot, or all of the above. That's what puts us into an acidic state. By taking this product every day, we're going to put you into an alkaline state. That's like jet fuel for your body. And the last thing, and I'm keeping it very simple here, is cardiovascular. Our product is going to convert and support nitric oxide, and that's based on 1998 Nobel Prize winning technology and science. And what this does is going to produce oxygen running through your bloodstream. That's going to give you an overall feeling of wellness. It's going to give you more natural energy with no drops, or crashes. And what it's going to do, slightly soften the arterial walls, allowing better blood flow through your arteries. So think about that. If you've got better blood flow, that lowers the incidence of stroke and heart attacks, whether you're overweight or because of family history or both. Now, I usually kind of have a little fun with people, and I won't be too direct here, but imagine if you're getting lots of good blood flow to all parts of your body. We've got some amazing testimonials of couples reporting phenomenal intimacy, of marriage. We're going to fix marriages in LurraLife. Imagine that. You can use your imagination, or better yet, use the product on an everyday basis. But guys, you're here because of the business. Someone saw something in you, and I think that's important for you to note. If you're a guest on here, I commend you for coming on here, but I also want you to thank the person that invited you here. By the way, if you're here and you don't have a guest, that's okay, but you might regret that you don't have 10 people on here, because people join right after these calls. There's no way that you can listen to this and unlearn it and unhear it. People just won't go to sleep at night. I get, message all the time, say, man, I just talked to someone, that couple's coming in, and you know what? This person's coming in, he's so excited, he knows he can do this. And so what is this? Let me explain to you our 3-step system. And it really is just the power to learn, grow, and succeed. So the first thing that you need to be doing, in our business model is step number 1. And step number 1 is just decide, right? What you want to do is you want to go ahead and pick up our product. It's as simple as that. Get started. So you're going to go ahead and get started, and you're going to simply purchase one of our car bonus packs. Why a car bonus pack? Number 1, they're the best value. You buy 2 products, you get a 3rd one free. And it's not just today's special. You get that when you sign up and when you reorder. Now, by the way, people say, well, should I reorder? Or I don't know. It's like you still, we shower every day. We do things right. So you're going to want to reorder your products for a couple of reasons. For your health, and also to continue to earn that residual income, right? That's where the commissions come from. So order a car bonus pack starting at just $79.95, and they're built around those 3 core products. Now, if you want all tea, you can get all tea or all Thrive or all O2, or the one that I always recommend the first time out is the one that has all 3 products. Can you imagine that? You got enough to make 4 gallons of tea for a month's supply. You've got Thrive for a month. You've got, the O2 drops. And so, you're covered. I think that's phenomenal. So that's as easy as that, right? Exercise your decision-making muscle by doing that. Now, step number 2 is share. What are you going to share? Well, you're going to share this call. You're going to get on there tomorrow and share this recording, because we record these calls. You're going to share the 5 core videos we have. We have, 3.5 minutes. You don't have to be a mega recruiter or a great salesperson. You don't have to explain the compensation plan. Heck, you don't have to know the compensation plan. Can you just be a human being and say, hey, Sally, how's your day going today? Hey, Ron, how was your weekend with the kids? And when they say, great, how was yours? Say, you know what? It was fantastic. You may or may not be interested in this, but I just figured out how to get $1,000 a month in extra income working a couple hours a week. If I sent you a 3-minute video, would you take a look at it? Could you do that? If you can do that, not only can you earn $500 to $1,000 a month, I'm going to show you how you can roll that into $10,000 a month over the next 6 months. And so you're going to share our videos, our future sample system, these calls with as many, listen to me, with as many people as it takes to find 4 people just like you. Now, I got to be honest with you. Sometimes we're a little inexperienced here, so the first people we go to are people that aren't real positive, like that broke brother-in-law that a lot of people have, right? He hasn't worked for 6 months. Eats bonbons, watching Oprah every day, but he's an expert, right? Make sure you don't use his opinion to judge your dreams, right? Let that kind of be like Teflon Don. Let that just slide right off you, right? And so you want to talk to as many people as necessary to find just 4 people. I usually say if they're smiling, that's a good clue. If they got a spring in their step, that's good. If they've got a good attitude, that's really, really good, right? They could be business owners, but they don't have to be. I know single moms who've gotten in this business, and 4.5 years later, they're 7-figure earners. I know lots of friends in the business that are doing that. So never prejudge someone, but do look for a good attitude. Now, that was step number 2. Ready for the last step? This is it. Teach those 4 new partners you have to complete steps 1 and 2. It really is as easy as that. What you're going to do is you're going to teach those 4 people to buy their product pack, just like you did. And you're going to teach them to contact as many people as necessary using the videos and these calls and recordings to find their 4 people. When you do that, you're now earning a little bit in the fast start money, a little bit in the dual team commissions, a little bit in the check match, but you're also earning a car bonus of $500 a month. And by the way, it's not a one-time bonus, guys. It's a recurring bonus. As long as you stay qualified, you keep ordering your product, it's going to come in every single month just like clockwork. Now, the good news is, imagine if you did that over the next 30, 60 days. Now, by the way, I've had people that messed up my example because Omar there in Mexico did it in under 48 hours. In fact, he did it a second time. What does that mean to do a second time? Well, LurraLife lets you do another 4x4. So you went out and found 4, find the 4, and you said, you know what, I want a little bit more. And like Keith and Pat up there in Dallas and Omar and many others and Boomy, what you do is you do it again. You find another 4 people, help them find their 4, and guess what? We're going to go ahead and double that bonus from $500 a month to $1,000 a month in that sexy residual recurring income. So now let me have you look not as a consumer but as a business owner. If you had 10 people on your team, if you had 1,000 people on your team, or any number in between, if they're making $1,000 a month and their product order is less than 100, unless they're really bad at math, where are they going? Exactly. That's the X factor with LurraLife. You realize that in many other companies, you need to have about 31 people on auto ship just to pay for your own product, let alone make any profit. Well, Dan Putnam is a genius, and he really figured out how we're going to serve people, and so that's what you're going to do. You're going to go ahead and get that done. Now, let me talk real quickly about residual income and geometric progression. So I just taught you that number 1 is you're going to go and do your 4x4, right? So you're going to do it. Maybe you're going to do it twice to make $1,000 a month. Then what you're going to do is you're going to teach it. You're going to put your teacher's hat on. Not so much your sales or your recruiters. You're going to teach other people how to do this. How are you going to do it? You're going to lead these people to the videos and to these calls. And then the third thing is you're going to duplicate it. Duplication is the magic, the time and money freedom in our business model. I did not join this business for any other reason than residual income, that I could be somewhere at the beach with my family and I come back after a month's vacation to more money. Guys, if you do that, trust me, that's what's going to happen if you're loyal to the system, if you work. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to do this and duplicate this not only in the first month, all the way through 6 months. Even if you miss the mark by 80%, in other words, not everybody's going to do this, right? Even if you miss the mark by 80%, the remaining 20% is more than $10,000 a month. So guys, you don't have to be perfect here. People aren't perfect, so therefore we can't expect perfection from anyone. If you miss the mark by 80%, but you're true and loyal to the system, you're going to earn, a 6-figure income in the next 6 months. Now, of course, income's not guaranteed. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know if you're going to join today and then you don't invite anyone for 2 weeks, right? I have other people that have joined, and in the first couple of weeks they've enrolled over 40 people. Can you believe that? And I've had other people say, Al, I've been doing this for a month and I can't get anyone in. Well, how many people did you talk to today? Well, I haven't talked to anyone today, but I'm thinking about talking to myself. Y'all get my message, right? So the business is simple, but it's easy to do, easy not to do, right? Now, since you have no boss here, you've got to be accountable to the man or woman you see in the mirror. Now, you're not in business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. But again, it's a volunteer army, so you're going to need to make that decision to decide to take that action. But guys, when you understand what residual income is all about, you will break through brick walls to get to this, because it is a different way to live, well beyond just the actual amount of income that you can earn. So guys, I'm going to call this call a wrap. I want you to get back to the person that invited you here tonight. We are marching towards our pre-launch here in the next couple of weeks with LurraLife. So you're at the right place at the right time. You're early in this process. Although we're 100% operational, I urge you to capitalize on this opportunity. See, the opportunity won't be lost. It'll just be lost to you because it'll go to the next person. LurraLife will continue. This train is pulling out of the train station. You just have to decide if you're going to jump on this train and gain some momentum with us, or if you're going to watch from the sidelines. Guys, the world has enough armchair quarterbacks. We need more players on the field. We need people winning championships. We need people scoring goals. And that's why I want to encourage you to do that, right? I want you to understand that success in life is when you aim high, right? So set the bar high, right? Give your best effort, but give it for yourself. Whatever you give at your job, I think, is wonderful, but wouldn't you be willing to give the same or more effort to your own? I want you to rise to the occasion, right? I want you to stay true to your heart. I want you to stay true to your vision. What's that vision? Those are the dreams that might have been knocked out of you a couple of years ago because of challenges in one form or the other. Guys, listen, me too. We've all had this not knocked out of us in life. What you do with it after that is the difference maker for a person, right? What makes one person not successful, another one successful? It's their tenacity. tenacity, their grit to get in there. So get back to the person that invited you here, give them a quick thank you, ask a question or two, and then ask them for their link and order your pack today, because that is step number one. As soon as you do that, congratulations, welcome to the LurraLife family. Then the next step is to complete steps 2 and 3, right? No sign-up fees, no website fees. We want your success. My name is Al Rodriguez. I'm your partner. I'm the president of global sales and marketing for this wonderful company called LurraLife, and this call is a wrap. I look forward to hearing about your success story, meeting you at a future regional event that we're going to be conducting here in 2019. But for now, I see you at the top. Take care.
Hey, before you guys go, first of all, thank you, Al. That was awesome. Before you go, I just want to tell you all a couple of things. First of all, y'all know I'm so excited. I can't stand it. This is just such an awesome opportunity. So whoever shares this video with you, please get back to them. If you want to talk to me personally, get some questions answered, you can do that. But I use these products every day. I've been using the O2 drops for 3 years now, oxygenating my cells. For me, the most amazing thing it's done for me is to help to clear up my skin. I used to have jawline acne. I used to have bumps all over my forehead. I actually started using it not just under my tongue, but on my skin topically. Ladies, I'm telling you, anti-aging, helping your skin, your complexion. So I don't ever want to run out of O2 drops. Then with the Thrive, one of my health goals is to stay disease-free and prescription-free all of my life. So I take these organic greens every day. You just pour them in water, drink them down, tastes good. It acts like a roto-rooter to clear out your arteries. That's just one of the things that it does. It helps stop inflammation in the body. It helps with blood flow and circulation. So y'all saw me go like this, but blood flow, yes, to the genitals, men, through the heart, helping with blood pressure, helping even with insulin resistance. So like Jackie Adams she went like 44 days without having used her insulin because of the Thrive organic greens. And then everybody, guys, this detox tea, oh my gosh, we need to pay more attention to cleansing the insides of our body than we do cleansing the outside. So we take our shower and our bath every day. How often do we cleanse the inside? So this Dr. Miller's Detox Tea, formulated especially for LurraLife with 4 special ingredients, actually is not just a colon cleanser. It cleanses the liver, the colon, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the arteries. It tastes good. Mike, you were saying, what does it taste like? It just tastes like tea. I'm going to drink me some. You drink 2 cups a day. For people who need to lose weight, it's going to help to slim you down, lose weight, flatten out the belly, get all that old, impacted, fecal matter that's just staying in you, causing disease that you don't even know what it's doing to your body. It's going to help to get that out and rid your body of that. But then it also does help with inflammation. It helps with digestive issues. I don't need to lose the weight, so it's not going to make me any skinnier. It's just going to help me to be healthier and detoxify my body. So I take these 3 products every single day for prevention. I know the benefits, and I'm telling you, nothing feels as good as feeling great. To wake up every day pain-free, know that you have energy, know that you are just oxygenating your cells, preventing disease in your body. I'm telling you guys, it just feels so good to feel good. And so that's why I take these products every day as part of my wellness regimen. And then I'm going to say this. Now, business entrepreneurship is not for everybody, okay? But being healthy is for everybody. But for those of you who say, I could use some residual income, I could use multiple streams of income, I'd love to have my car paid for, I'd love to bring in an extra $1,000 a month. Can you make 10,000? Can you make 20,000? Yes. And if you're a big thinker like that or more, then we can talk to you about that. But I like meeting people where they are. The average person, if they just had an extra $500 to $1,000 a month in their budget, they would be really happy. Work with me or whoever shares this video with you, and I can show you how. This is the easiest to achieve carb bonus in the industry, guys. Get started with the business is free. Just order your products. We help you find 4 people. We have some amazing videos. We got this marketing app. We got everything you need to share it. We help you find 4 people, right? That's it. 4 business partners. And then help those 4 to get 4. That's just a team of 20. And with that, you have a $500 monthly carb bonus. But it doesn't stop there. As Al says, the company allows you to do it again. Do another 4 gets 4. Then it's $1,000 monthly carb bonus on top of everything else that you've already gotten. On top of just people who want to buy product from you, you get a 50% retail bonus. They come to your site and order the product. The company ships it and you get paid. We get money every week, but immediately you see it in your e-wallet. So you get this easy to achieve carb bonus on top of everything else that you've gotten. And the final thing is just timing and positioning. So those of you who've been following me for a while, you know we've been talking about, where is it? O2 Worldwide. So the company used to be O2 Worldwide. No, I've not switched opportunities. I'm still locked and loaded here, but the company has rebranded. So our name now is LurraLife. So now O2 Worldwide, O2 has become LurraLife. And now we're just getting into pre-launch. And so it's like a new day. We got new marketing materials. We got new branding and everything for you. So now is a great time for you to get started in the beginning with some world-class, affordable products for your people to get results, okay? So whether you're looking to just be healthier or whether you're looking to be healthy and have a greater level of wealth, then give me a call, or whoever shared this video with you, you can inbox me. And I'll answer any questions that you have. But I'm so flat out excited. I can't stand it. Just got back from Panama. And let me tell you, one of the greatest blessings I feel that I have is the ability to wake up every day and my time is my own. Been able to fire my boss years ago because of this awesome industry of network marketing. I've been able to build an income where I don't have to be at a job. I don't have to be at four walls. I can be traveling, be in Panama, be in Colombia, be on just doing whatever I want to do and still have that income coming in. This is the power of this profession of network marketing, guys. It's real, it's bona fide, it's life-changing, and it grows you as a person. It's so wonderful. It just evolves you into something more, something magnanimous that just is more than the money you make, is who you become. This business is all about becoming, and you look back at yourself, you're like, man, I'm off and it's awesome. You have a greater level of confidence. You are a bigger, better thinker. You know how to think your way into results. You're more positive. You're more optimistic. I mean, this is all of the attributes of successful people. This industry helps to build them into you. And so if you're a part of my team, I help to teach you and train you on that, because mindset is everything. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. If you need my help, 443-864-9440, 443-864-9440. Don't hesitate to call. And tomorrow night, we're actually going to go. I may go live tomorrow night, too, with a testimonial call. So tomorrow night at 9, we're just going to have a call full of testimonials with the products. If you want to find out more about that, stay tuned, and we'll come back tomorrow with you for the testimonial call. All right, guys, I love you. It's time for you just to live your best life and achieve the success that you deserve. Okay. And with that, guys, I'm out of here. Hopefully we'll get to talk soon. Give me a call. Bye-bye. And you don't have to be technologically astute to do all this, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. We're trying to end this thing. Okay. Oh, I'm going to read some of these comments. So he says, oh, Danita, girl, you got to turn me on to that. The tea as a face mask. Okay. That's really interesting. So I need to find out about that, because, you know, us ladies, we're all into the skin. This right here has transformed my skin. And when you're detoxing, that helps to clear up your skin. It cleared up my cousin's skin her first month. She lost 15 pounds in her skin. Skin cleared up. Hey, Karen, how you doing? You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Hey, Eunice, how are you? Hey, Julia. I'm just saying hi to everybody. Hey, Marlon, Allen, my cousin Marlon. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Hello, Edward. All right, just wanted to say hi to everybody. See you guys later. Bye-bye.